Tangled tresses, it torments millions of women, curly hair and all the challenges that come with it. Do these women have the answer to your curly hair crisis?
From the global resources of ABC News, with Terry Moran in Washington, Martin Bashir and Cynthia McFadden in New York City, this is Nightline, December 14, 2006.
And when we come back, changing gears to curly hair and the women who formed a support group to fight against the frizz. And the fight against the frizz. It's tough having curly hair. Just ask these women, now reaching out a helping hand to the curly community.
Nightline continues from New York City with Martin Bashir.
I'm told that it's a challenge faced by more than half the world's women, one that brings beauty and benefits, but also much frustration. We're talking about curly hair, and two women who decided to take the matter literally head on. So can a so-called curly community win the fight against the frizz? Here's ABC's John Berman.
Having a bad hair day, the knots, the gnarls, the snags. Maybe hair can't spoil Christmas, but it did almost wreck the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Look, let's rehearse the scene at the inn. Frida, this can't go on. There's too much dust. It's taking the curl out of my naturally curly hair.
Ask Frida, ask anyone with curly hair, and they will tell you there are days they want to pull it out.
We were both daily newspaper journalists, and we would just sit around the newsroom and whine about how bad our hair looked on a particular day. And, oh, God, it's so frizzy today. And we were at a party, and somehow curly hair came up, and we started complaining about it, and somebody said, do something about it.
Gretchen Huber and Michelle Breyer did do something about it that didn't involve shears. In 1998, they started a website, naturallycurly.com. Now it's a booming internet resource, getting thousands of hits every day and generating more than $1 million in revenue a year. It's part store, part magazine, part support group. Check out their message board. V-Ball Girl writes, I am 13 years old and I hate my curly hair. It's a little wavy on top, but it has spiral curls underneath and it's really frizzy and poofy. Please help.
How do people with curly hair differ from people with straight hair?
We're better. No, I'm kidding. Well, we fought the same battles. You walk up to anybody with curly hair on the street, and they have been through your war. There's a bond.
And it's not like curly-haired people are some tiny fringe group. They make up more than half the world's population.
Do you guys see yourself as the leading edge of an empowerment movement?
Yes. Well, we think that we try to engender curl pride.
Curl pride, in its own way, is a distinctly 21st century phenomenon.
Well, yeah, it's just hair, but it's more than just hair.
Communities that never existed before, big and small, now flourish on the internet. With the ease and the anonymity, people find people who share their problems and predicaments. People who love cars, people who are tall, even people who, for whatever reason, say they hate Rachel Ray.
How do you feel about straight-haired people?
Gosh. Some of my best friends have straight hair.
I'm John Berman for Nightline in New York.
Only on the internet. And when we come back,